Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is the somewhat Soviet state of chaos. Our tourist hill over here is looking pretty good. People have asked me questions around, shouldn't there be a clinic up here? Shouldn't there be a parking lot up here? I've added the parking lot. The clinic I'm not going to add up here. I have a hospital down here. What we could, however, do is we could, in fact, allow this hospital to have a helicopter as well. So I think that's probably the right call for us. Oh, what I've done is I've added a bus stop in here. So now hopefully the bus will come back down here, drop off people, pick up people, and take them all the way to the hospital should they need to want to go there. Now, but we can still include a little heliport over here at least, so we have a little something to get people in. But what we can do is we can certainly have a look at the modded heli one. Ambulance is not arriving. I know people are saying lots of different places about ambulance is not arriving, but it's one of those things that I'm not sure we're going to actually get it under control in this in this series at all. But we are constantly adding more hospitals to try and deal with that. And now, where would I find airplane parking? And there would be a asphalt heliport. What is this? That is an interesting one. That's kind of in the air somewhere. Similarly, is this? Aha. So if I do that, right? I believe I can do this and have the heliport on the roof there. Now, if I turn it around a little, can I see at what height this thing actually goes in there? That feels quite sensible to me. Right like this. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to place that one right over there. Alternatively, we have these guys. Yeah, that could work. This one is a little bit on the high side. We may be able to squeeze it in over there, but I think I like this one the most. This one just like this. It doesn't clip onto this thing. It just looks so much neater. Got that. I'll pop that in there, but I probably won't have, we'll probably need to just pay for that. So I'll go ahead, pay for that, get that all sorted out. I'm not sure you need an access point, like a little pathway. But we may as well. If we do that, come on. It was just working. There we go. That's the one. Once we do that, that should be fine. We have the extra helicopter for this guy. What we don't have over here is fuel though. So I'll just have to maybe get somebody to deliver some fuel. I don't think these guys deliver fuel. I don't think these guys deliver fuel. No. I honestly need a bit of a better naming convention with regards to my distribution facilities, just to make sure that I actually understand what they're all doing. It's hard for me to keep track of all of them. I don't know if these guys will be able to continue to run fuel for a long period of time, because I think we've got so many stuff connected to it now. But either way, you will have a fuel connection. Now let's just see. Yeah, we're unloading fuel over there, so fuel will be making its way. Oh, there was just a train. There was a train thing here message. Let's have a quick look. What's this? This one. Where are you? Train is waiting for too long. Where are you waiting, buddy? Ah, this one's fine. I don't mind this. This is a bit of a unload when you're ready kind of thing. So I don't mind that at all. I'm okay with these guys. As long as they're going to wait in one line and doesn't block everything, I'm comfortable for that to keep waiting there. This is bringing in the coal ore, and so that's going to be fine. So that is all sorted out. It should have fuel coming in now. What I can in fact do is I can bring over the one extra helicopter that we've got over here, and I can just kind of move it over there. This is like the kind of helicopter we're going to use for our hospital. So I'll make you come on over here, and then hopefully we can pick up tourists up here in the hills if they fall and scrape their knee and stuff like that. Ambulance not arrived. I'll have to keep on looking, see what we can do. We should have a fair bit of extra ambulances that we could use. Here comes our helicopter, I'm thinking. Yeah, here it comes. Excellent. I don't think we have fuel here just yet. Fuel is still kind of making its way in, so it'll run out of fuel at some point, but at least we've got a spare helicopter there. Okay, now let's have a quick look over here. What I'm keen on doing is I want to actually set up a flight thing. So I want to set up flights between this airport and our Arinsky airport. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to build an additional plane, but I'm not keen on necessarily doing that one. Or should I just do that one? Is there something else that we should be doing instead? If we have a look over here, what other planes can we get for passengers only? Passengers only? That's too expensive. This is too small, I think. 12 passengers only. This is 75 passengers. These are all super expensive. That's 92 passengers. Maybe we should just keep building what we've got. The Yak over here. 120 passengers. Maybe we should just build the one that we have. Seems reasonable to me. Okay, so what we'll do is I will throw in a few more of these cargo guys because we still need like 3 over there on the other side. I'll do a couple of these and then we'll build another one of those guys. But what we certainly have a bit of a problem with over here is that we don't have engineers. And I've kind of spotted the problem in the last episode is these guys, these trains make a funny movement through here. Now they seem to be working. Lots of people are rushing through there. Should be a nice big load of people arriving. It's a pretty decent walk to get there. Let's have a quick look. They should be arriving fairly soon, and I'm hoping there's a fair bit of engineers in there. Yeah, there's a fair bit of engineers. That's a pretty good load of people actually. But still, we need more engineers to actually arrive over here. But our helicopter is being built, even though they do take a long time to build though. They do take a long time to build these helicopters. I don't think we're out of anything. And here they come again. It seems to be working now. Maybe it sorted itself out now. That guy didn't have any people on it, did he? Doesn't have any engineers on there. So really, got a bit of a shortage of engineers, I believe. But I think these trains that's coming in and out should be just fine. Oh, no, it did. It certainly unloaded some people here because look, there's a ton of engineers that's now arriving, and that is pretty good because now it just unloaded all of its engineers and not much of the other workers. But that's fine. As long as we can maintain these kind of levels of workers, we should be more than fine. What's the speed of this bus? I think this bus is traveling pretty slow. It's traveling at 30 kilometers an hour, and I think that's in order to maintain a line spacing of some sort. Okay, this guy's stopping here yet again, unloading more people. The other train, where's the other train? I see, this is what I was thinking. Where's my other train? Now it's coming in from this side, and it's gonna be all messed up. All messed up. Now it can't go there. Now it needs to find a way. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to put some waypoints in this guy. So Suspendi Airport and Power Line. Let's find it over here. For passengers, Suspendi Airport and Power Line. Okay. Now, from Duquesne platform, which is that one, it comes this way to Kirarush. Then it goes to, and I think what I'm trying to maintain is that it actually sticks on this line section instead of doing the loop around. I think that's the plan that I have over here. So what I'll do is after Kirarush, I'm going to add a little waypoint over here to make sure it in fact moves into this general direction over here. So you'll move that one. Then from Suspendigrad, you will go back to Kirarush, but what I'll do is I'll make sure that you go via this point over here, and probably via that point over there. So once you've done this via, you should be okay. So I'm hoping that solves a lot of our problems with these trains doing funny things like this. So what I'm going to do, you're heading to Duquesne, but what I'll do instead, I'm just going to say, buddy, You just go straight back to Suspendigrad for us over there. You're on the right track to go and do that. The other train is on its way back too, so I think that section is going to work brilliantly, apart from the fact that they're now a little closely spaced because this guy has kind of messed things up a little bit. So get in there. What I'll do is I'm going to do something like this so we... Okay, and hopefully you're sorting yourself out there. I think yeah, that's good. I think what we've done is we've managed to slow it down a fair bit, so now it will look a little bit better spaced over there. Is this doing a good job at building this one? Yeah, there's a lot of engineers here now. We don't have a full complement, but it's a pretty decent load. This bus, I just want to see how fast is this one going. Now it's doing a proper speed. It's got no people on there though, but anyway, it's fine. This guy is dropping off a ton of engineers, and the rest of the workers are heading off to the other side. What I'm a little concerned about is that we don't actually get engineers on this side, but we really only need a handful, so it's not the end of the world. Should continuously unload people over here, so I think that's fine. I think that is going to help us out a little bit. What I want to do is I want to start a little bit of construction over here for a little bit more residential components. I'm going to keep going on slightly larger buildings. Let's just see, what are we going to do? Are we going to do a little bit more of these guys at like 220 capacity over here, or are we going to go the 300 or something components over here? I don't mind doing a few more of those. What's this size? 330. Maybe we'll do a couple of those, I think. We'll do a couple of those. So if we go here, residential, let's get a couple of these guys. Yeah. So if we do this, and what I'll need to do if I'm going to do that, yeah, that's good. I like that. That's looking pretty good. Now let's find ourselves, we can get these guys to actually build their own bits and pieces over here. Okay, so what I would like us to do is just make sure that we're providing a proper walkthrough here. So let's connect up there. We'll run that one straight down the middle there. Excellent. And then what we'll do is we'll start it pretty like this and keep going, and probably tie it in on that side. That means we can tie in here, here, and here. Okay, we should also be able to do a little bit of this, even tie in like that, so we can actually squeeze in a little something up here. I thought this may be appropriate. Let's do it up to about there, and then we'll tie it in there. That looks pretty good. What I can also do is I'll maybe run up here a little bit, do something like that. I think that should be appropriate. Maybe we can... if I do something like that, right? What I would like to do is actually run this guy up here. If we do that, we can tie in over here and we can tie in over there, and that should do the trick. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for that, and then the rest of this we'll get our construction crews to come and build the rest of these buildings. That's pretty good. We can add some facilities in there as well. Oh man, look at all of these guys coming over here to come and work on the construction straight away. We're probably gonna not get our resources here quick enough, but anyway, that's gonna be a good thing. Have we seen any real tourists up here? Oh yeah, we've got 4 tourists in this one. Are people coming up here at all? We're missing the tourists. We don't have the tourists. We may run I don't know if we have to run something else. I don't know if we can properly run something else, to be honest. Have we finished another helicopter? Not quite yet. We're running out of engineers. We should have had an unload just now. Oh, there we go. We've unloaded just now. So hopefully we'll get a few more engineers. Lots of workers, not a lot of engineers. Let's have a quick look over here. Are we squeezing out engineers at a pretty decent rate? I think we are. Let's have a quick look at what's happening with our education. This year, certainly our university education is going up and our basic education is going down. Our no education is holding pretty constant. But yeah, our university education is popping up a fair bit. We've got a lot of unemployment, 13,000, and we've got a lot of adults living at home, which is why we're building some additional bits and pieces over here. We can certainly see about getting in one of these guys to come and actually just deliver some stuff over here. Yeah, they can. Definitely, we can go ahead and assign. Let's just rename this, by the way. Shall I just call it IC6 helicopter construction? IC6. Oh my goodness, what did I do? IC6 helicopter. What? I've got my caps lock on. IC6 helicopter construction. We'll call it 1 in anticipation that we might do an extra one. So let's quickly assign these buildings over here so that we can get the stuff to come on in a little quicker over here. So hopefully they'll bring in some stuff for us. I believe we're building roads pretty quickly, actually. That section of road has got no helicopters assigned to it, and that's part of our problem. We need to assign some helicopters to these guys because they've only got the vehicles coming in. So what we'll certainly do is try and do that. What's going on? Oh, I've paused the game. That's the issue. I'll grab this guy and we'll just say, buddies, you're going to also do that and that so that we can get this built. I believe we've got the helicopters working on this side. Yeah, no, we are doing a pretty decent job at building long sections of road over here. Nice, I like it. I like it. All in all, pretty good. I need to put a few more helicopters in here. Okay, I'm also expanding over here. I'm a little bit over the show at the moment. I do want to... Oh, look at that. Look at that. That looks so cool. Can you imagine this? Look at this spot. I love it. I love it. That's a real little touristy spot. Okay. What I wanted to do is put another heating facility over here because heating in this spot here isn't the greatest. So I'd rather bring in a few more heating bits and pieces. We are unloading coal over here, but we may just use a dump truck to bring coal from there to whatever we place right in this spot. But what we will need is some workers. So I'm almost tempted to place it very close to this station instead. But it may still be a little far away. I think a cool new way that we can use to check the distance of something is by this underground tunnel. Oh my goodness, there's a traffic jam. I'm going to check that out first before we continue that. Traffic jams is a problem that we don't want to maintain. Why are you doing this? It's not a serious traffic jam, but I'm not too sure what's going on here. Okay, well, let's just discard all the cargo. I don't need that little bit in there. I think something's gone wrong. Is this full? Yeah, these guys are full. Okay, hang on. Let's pause and have a quick look at what's going on over here. This is cosy. How much? Wow. Are we full up? We're pretty much full up on crops over here. Do we, is my question, we deliver crops in over here? We don't actually bring in, so let's just see. So that goes to CP Dandelion. I think, how much do we have here? 800 tons. Yeah, we don't have the sizing that we have on the other side, do we? So we've got a number of 800 ton, which is over here, 1,600, and then there's like, what's in here? Almost 2,000 tons over there, and then so there's not a lot to be completely honest with you. You know what? I'm just going to leave it be because we can't have an impact on our food production, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to go just fly on back to where we were and continue our work on our heating area. Now, what I want to make sure is that we can't run heating pipes too far. And I still think we can't actually run heating pipes underground through buildings unless we kind of do it through here and see how that works. But certainly I would like a bit of a facility over here. So if I decide to do, okay, let's get that going. Let's get a heat exchanger, the big one. I think right in this spot over here, something like, say, this. So I would like a heat exchanger right over there so that it's pretty useful to us. Now, in order for us to sort this thing out, what's happened? Oh, it goes underground. But let's, that's awesome. Okay, that's cool. Now, how far can this thing go? Some infrastructure's in the way. So it can't go under rails. It can go under roads, but it can't go under rails. So if we do that and we bring it up this way. Aha! But that's awesome. That means we can pop it up just about in here somewhere. That's awesome. This'll work quite nicely, I think. We can do a couple of these guys. So we can build it over here. I'm not going to go ahead and build that right yet, but what I will do is build my heating plant over here. Now, probably did the wrong thing. It's probably over here. We want a large heating plant. If we do it like this, we should be able to... Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind it up against the rails like that. So something like that really is what we're after. I think that'll be appropriate. So if we do that, and we then try and connect this, how far is that? Oh, that's a beautiful little pathway. We'll just tie that one in over there. What I can do is we can get a smallish storage facility. Aggregate storage. The small aggregate storage, I would like to go... Yes, that's the one. That is the one. That's good. We'll tie in a couple of these little... Okay, hang on. Now let's just go back to the piping situation. See, underground. Tie that in there. Let's redo this, and what I'm interested in doing is actually taking that about as far as we can. So if I go with this one, and we run it up here, some will say. That's about what I want to do, and what we'll do is we'll trim this one back. I believe that'll still work though. It's interesting that you can take it under roads but not under rail. Either way, it doesn't bother me that much as long as we can end up... It's too long. Okay, that was kind of what I was wondering about. So if we trim that in a little bit more... Okay, we honestly don't need all of them, but if I would like to run it from there, I believe that'll be closer, and that should be able to tie in. There we go. I think that's going to be fine. That's going to be the very limits of it. If we can get this guy to go shorter, probably if we take it under, or if we take it over the top, we could potentially get another one in here. We might get another one over there. Anyway, that's fine. I think that's fine. Let's, I'm going to go ahead and commission that. That's okay. We'll go up above again, and we'll quickly put a few roads in place here. So if we tie in the road over there, and we'll do a little something like this, which would mean that we would have a little bit of other bits and pieces. I'm going to go ahead and pay for the roads, and we'll get the rest to build, you know, as and when we get the construction vehicles in here. But that should be pretty good. Let's just assign some helicopter construction offices over here. I see 6 helicopter construction office and that guy. Bring it in, buddies. Similarly over here. Get all of these guys in here. That would be awesome. Thank you. Bring in everything we need. Once, I don't think we can get all of, well, anyway, let's just assign all of that. So hopefully we'll get all of that built. There won't be any power here at the moment, I believe, but we should be able to provide it with power fairly easily over here. So I think that's actually a pretty good idea. What we'll need to do is we'll need to also tie in this little section over here to be built. Is there anything that we'd like to build in this area? Probably not. So let's just conclude that little section there, and then we can get that one to be constructed also. This it is all connected via pipe. Yeah, it's all connected via pipe, so that's okay. Under the roads makes it so much easier, I think. Nice. So these are under construction. That should bring in a little bit of extra heating into this area, so that that's not as strained as it is at the moment. Shouldn't be that strained, to be honest, but we'll see. An extra heating over here is probably a good idea, so we'll see about dealing with that. Nice. Okay. The other thing that we probably could do with as well is additional electronic components. So do I have a modded factory for electronic components? I think I do. One of these guys. There we go. Electrical components. So what do we need for electrical components? We need plastics, we need steel, and we need chemicals. Chemicals does not come all this way, but I believe plastics and steel already comes to this area. Do we have plastics in here? We have plastics in there, and we've got steel over here. Now I didn't think this thing is part of. I can move these guys. So if I wanted to get our plastics from over here, the problem is we won't be able to get steel unless because plastics, you need so little. How much do you need? You need a little bit of everything, really. But but unfortunately we're gonna need to drop off some chemicals here as well. And so steel, we might just truck in the steel from over that side, and that means we'll have these guys ready to go, and we can actually do another one just for our electronic components should we need to. So something like this, and then we should be able to get workers here. I may just have to do something like this. Oh man, that'll be awesome. If we can do that, that'll be awesome. Okay, I'm actually going to do that and see if that'll work for us. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's pause the game. Do this, clear this one out. What is this? High voltage wires? Is that underground? I think this is part of the update, isn't it? Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Can we go underground? Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, what we'll do is let's... but you can't do the big guys. You can't do the big guys. So you can't act... You can? My goodness. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to do it with the big guys over here, but we might run it out from there. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Underground high voltage wires. Do we have medium voltage underground? Oh, we've got medium voltage underground at 145. So at least the fact that they're all different is a little bit awkward. But anyway, I love it. I think that is a game changer for the way cities will look and feel in this game. So let's get that facility in here, please. So I would like to do that. We should comfortably be able to get workers over here. The problem I have with this is our road connection, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually, oh, please go over there. There we go. This is our road connection. That's it. Oh, awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. I think this is going to work just wonderfully. Now, let's get the big guy out here again. 18 megawatts. We'll just run it up. Can we do... Okay, we'll do that. We will go ahead and pay for those power lines, and we'll have to... I'm going to go ahead and pay for the road connections, and we'll go ahead and pay for the infrastructure. I'm quite comfortable to pay for some of this infrastructure. This one, we'll just pay for that. Okay, then we can get the guys to start building this, and we'll be able to produce some electronic components over here. Of course, as part of the whole thing, we're going to need to tie in a little bit of a pathway. So let's quickly figure out what we're going to do with that. So if we do this, I believe that should work. We should be able to tie that one in there. And then we can go underground and we can... Seriously? Really? You didn't want to... That's... How is that even a thing? Can we go... Hang on. Someone's been saying we can actually go up and down, but I doubt it. It seems to be working up to about here and then it just doesn't want to work anymore. So what I'll do, let's cancel that section. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and demolish this one. We'll get it from the other side. I'm sure we will. Pause the game a little bit and then we'll try it out. If we do this, I'm worried that it's still not going to work because it doesn't want to do under the rail line. Under the rail line seems to be the big challenge. Tunnel is above the ground at some stage. Yeah, so what is the issue over here? If we do this, yeah. Okay, cancel this one. If we do it on the other side, right, which I know is horrendous, I'll do two of them. I'll do one over here, and if that guy doesn't want to work, we'll have to do it over here. So let's see. This guy does not want to go. Oh, that works. But that's a little bit too distancy. If we do this instead, that's a little bit shorter. I think that's going to be just fine. I'm going to be happy with that. And oops, what we'll do is we'll just have to tie this guy in here and they'll have to walk in that way. I'm going to go ahead and pay for that. We will go upstairs. That's been demolished and I'll just clear that one out. And I'm going to go ahead and pay for this as well. So now we'll actually get some guys over here. Let's see, can we assign, let's get Lego Construction 1 to come on over here. Oh, I can actually reassign that one to the closer area, actually. But what I want to do is I want to get some of these chopper guys. All busy? Yeah, they're all busy. They're all busy too. Lots of busy guys going on there. Let's not do this. Let's take away that. There's a traffic jam somewhere. Because you ran out of fuel. I'm amazed that we keep running into this problem. We need fuel available closer by, I would imagine. What can we do with fuel? So we would like a little gas station, please. Gas station, something small. Are we going to get something in here? I don't think we need it over here somewhere. If we're going to take it down a little bit, let's just do a small one. Oh, yeah, it'll actually have power here already. So I'm tempted to just squeeze it in right over there. That's on this routing. It's, yeah, I like it. I'll do that, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and build this. Okay, so let's get going with this guy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pay for a little bit of fuel over here, just so we can get that thing to sort itself out. Then we're going to stop paying for fuel, and I'll get the fuel on the arrangements to come and deliver over here. I hope we can still have another slot, and winter is on top of us, and we can have a look at what's going on with managed tasks. We can have a look at what's going on with some of these heating issues that we've got over here. So now we should be able to get fuel to come on in. I'm hoping that we have a pretty decent snow plowing system at the moment. Construction is underway. Oh, that's already done. I love it. There'll be a lot of construction over here. What I'll need to do is at some point we'll have to deliver steel. We'll go and pick up steel over there and bring it in this way. I think that's going to be fine. We'll do a little something like that. Here we probably have no workers. Yeah, no workers whatsoever. That's why this guy is all hanging out over there kind of thing. Ambulance have not arrived. Now we can have a quick look at the heating situation over here. I can tell you I believe heating in this area is not the most amazing. Not actually too bad. The additional heating here should sort out that little dip that we're experiencing on the edge over here. Everything else is actually quite toasty. So I think this guy will probably help us out a fair bit. Okay, so it's not the end of the world over there. Okay, so we'll be doing a little bit more along the lines of electronic components over here. So once that's up and running, things should be fine. Heating problems, yeah, there's a few little spots, like a few fire stations and stuff that doesn't actually have heating associated with them. It's part of this problem that we're dealing with over here. Okay, let's have a quick look at our population. 108,000 going into winter now. We're seeing escapes because we've got a lot of people living with their parents, but we'll have to have a look. If our population dips too much in terms of the birth to death ratio, that's really what I'm after, in terms of seeing if we've got everybody fed and heating is in place and all these kind of things. Okay, there was also a comment around why aren't we using containers in this series, and to be honest, I struggle to understand how containers will work for us. Of course, the benefit of containers is that you're only using one vehicle to move a vast number of different goods around. But the thing with containers is I don't think you can actually indicate what needs to go in it. So you won't, for local distribution, it will be a bit of a problem. The only use case I can see for containers in this game is that you would you would containerize a lot of stuff that you've got excess, and then you put that all on a ship to export. So you don't really care what is being exported, it's all the excess that you'll then export. So that's the only use case I can see, and since we're not actually doing that, I'd rather have the surplus amounts of a lot of things available for us to use than just try and send it out. I don't necessarily see the value of using containers. But if you have a use case for containers in our nation over here, please do leave it in the comments. I'm happy to take some advice, guidance, and get that going. I'm happy for us to have a look at that. Okay, we are filling this up with fuel. Excellent. So this is pretty good. We've got a fuel station over here. I think we actually didn't have fuel stations in this general area, so that might have been a bit of a problem. If I have a quick look to see how much of our area is actually plowed, it's looking pretty good. Look at this. Everything seems to be well plowed over here, snow plowed. It's looking awesome. Over here, all of this has been plowed. That's excellent. Okay, let's see. Do we have additional helicopters that we can place over there? We should. Just the one, huh? We're taking our sweet time in building these guys. But anyway, I'll move this guy over. No, this is the whole facility. I'll move you over, and you can help move more goods around, or materials around, not goods. Make your way over there, buddy. Here we come. Nice. So our construction chain over here is a little bit, it's going to take some time. We don't get enough engineers down here. Can I have a quick look to see what our situation is over here with regards to educated workers? Educated workers is what I'm after. Workers with higher education. Seems like a reasonable amount. Actually, over here we've got a lot. Yeah, jumping onto these guys, it's quite an interesting little way of looking at it. But yeah, we could probably do with a little bit more. What are these? Prefab building. So what does this actually mean? They've only basic education over there. These guys have basic education. So what is the difference between these? Are they already done their work shift? Something like that, maybe. These are getting constructed nicely. I think we'll make our way through these pretty quickly. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. We will need some more facilities over here. So let's have a look at what it is that we can provide here in terms of sports, playgrounds, and the likes. What is our number over here? Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll do that. What do we also need over here will be cultural stuff, so like a cinema. So we can certainly provide something like a cinema or a theater of some sorts in here. How many do they take? 5 or 30? We probably need a little bit more. Max amount of visitors. The cinema Sojius over here could squeeze in. Oh man, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, so we'll get the cinema in there as well. Nice, I like it. We'll tie these two together. So now we've got some sports over here, and we also have the whole I'd like to tie that in there and in there, maybe. Go ahead, pay for that. Probably do a little bit of this, so these guys don't have to walk as far. But maybe we'll cancel that. And what we'll do is we'll run this guy through there, and we'll tie it in like so. There we go. So that will hopefully we'll get this sorted out. I want to get this little section built also, and then these guys will we can get these guys constructed. They should be so this is the shopping center. Actually, we need to run this guy through here all the way. so that the guys can pop into the shopping center. That's going to be awesome if we get these guys to actually make their way into the shopping center. We'll connect that section up here so that they can get in over here quite comfortably. Awesome. I think that's good. That is a good one. Nice. That should work. There's a lot of little construction pieces in there. Okay. Now, what is the next big thing for us over here? Obviously, all of this is under construction, actually doing pretty well. These bridges are done. I think this is done. So we actually have finished off one of these. So there's one piece of work that's not actually ongoing anymore. Look at this guy. That's excellent. This is going tremendously. What I'd like to do is actually start the other side as well, the other direction. Okay, so let's find what this is going to look like. So we'll grab this guy. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, what I want to do, I'm going to switch on this so that we find where we're going to run through here. Okay, I would like to run this guy down here. There we go. We'll tie, and then what we'll do is we'll tie you in here. Really? How come you're being difficult about that? Oh no, something demolished. Oh no, I'll have to have a look at what that was. I have no idea. We'll have a look at that right now. Let's just get this piece done. Okay, so that's our rail connection down this way. Is that appropriate? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not perfect. This is horrendous. This is horrendous. I need to have a look at what we've just lost here. So let's trim these guys back a little bit. Like so, and we'll try and get a smoother connection sorted out through here. I believe that should work just fine. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's just so much better. That's just now a little natural curve over there. Where did these guys link up to? Over here somewhere. No, this is the spot. Yeah, even that's not quite natural. I need to have a look at what it is that we've lost. Trim that back a little bit. Something burnt down. I'm really upset about that. I'm not that upset, but just want to make sure that stuff is okay. So that's what we'll do. We'll commission that section through there. Commission it. What I'll also do is we will go ahead and place in here a little crossover so our construction crews can get in there, and that section we will actually go ahead and pay for. So this is going to be a chain. This one will not be a chain, and these ones will be some mixed signals. There we go, something like that. So now we can actually send the construction crews in here. Now, open up these messages so I can see what's going on. What did we lose? Come on. Really? Where's the building that burned down? What? How come? Too many messages, guys. Too many messages. I love the fact that they've got better notifications now, but these notifications are still crazy. Too many. I have no idea how to get to the ones that I'm actually after. So I just did one little thing. Stop it. I'm busy. Come on. Pause the game. Just pause the game. Pause the game and just find the message. There it is. A pipe pumping station. Where? How come? Let's see where we're at. Really? We couldn't get... these guys couldn't get there? No. Because it's this one. That's interesting. And these guys couldn't get there either? Let's just see. Hang on. I want to have a quick look. So if I look at this guy... it couldn't get there too. It's just out of reach of everything that we've got going on here. That is quite interesting. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. Thank you. We'll get that sorted out. So that's quite an interesting one. Let's just, all of these notifications, let's get rid of them. Okay, and let's clear that up. Okay, now, obviously I haven't fixed the problem. It can just burn down again, but I'm not going to start looking at fire coverage just now. How much crops do we have here? Almost out of crops, actually. Okay, these guys should have 3 things that they're busy building. Yes, exactly right. Why are these unfinished rails doing... Why is our percentages so low here? Anyway, what I would like us to do is you can start working on this guy, please. So send out a guy to come and work on that. Okay, we had a bit of a crash in the game. I'm not too sure. It's usually when you're doing some stuff with the rail that the game sometimes has a bit of a crash. It rarely happens, but it does still happen from time to time. But anyway, we're back. Luckily, we've got a fair frequency with regards to autosave. So I'll just put the rail construction on over here, the one extra slot we have available. So we should see some rail construction starting over here. Very comfortable that a lot of the construction is actually underway. I was wondering whether we go ahead and bridge across here somewhere and then tie in a bit of a something. It could also be an appropriate time to start looking at maybe we can come around this side, really. We come around this side and if we do something like that, we'll cross through here, we'll get a bit of a connection going on, and that means that these guys can get off into this area if we're going to that spot. I do love myself a bit of an interchange, building a bit of an interchange over here. Maybe we'll leave that be and start thinking about what is the next big thing for us. What do we need? So we've got a bit of a shortage going on with regards to electronic components, so we're sorting that out. We're in need of a little bit more heating over here, and of course we're in need of more places for people to live, which we're all kind of sorting out in this area. The other problem we have is we have a lot of ambulances not actually arriving on places where we need them to arrive. So maybe, let's quickly have a look. Where is this one? Right over there. So why do you not have, I mean, there is a hospital right over here, right? So is it just a matter of not enough? And there's a university over there, so we're trying to sort this out a little bit quicker. We've got probably another little clinic over here. See, I've tried to sort out our clinics and hospitals and stuff so that it's not, so that we can, have a better level of service. Let's have a look. What are you missing? Some people are not getting food. Is that an issue? Oh, is this meat storage only? Got meat available over here, but not food? That's an interesting one. So some people here are not getting food. But for the most part, we're getting most of the things. So maybe it's a little bit of a spattering of things that we still have to go in through here. So what I'll do, I'm actually going to move through some of these places a little bit, and we'll try and sort out a few of the things that we're missing. So let's try and get a fairly small clinic in every now and again. 25, 75, 45, 60, 150, 240, 12 is too small. 150, that's too large. Maybe this 75 is not bad. That 45 is not bad either. How many slots for ambulances does it have? 2 only. That's going to be a bit small. This has got 8 slots. That's a little bit bigger. It's not a great hospital design, I must say. but we should be able to squeeze this one in and get it heated properly. Yeah, that should actually work. So shall we try and squeeze in this one over here? We'll get that going. We should be able to get a lot of this properly constructed over here, because we've got construction offices here all over the show. So let's continue that through there. This is like a little, there's a few things actually, so let's do that. We'll go ahead and pay for that. So now construction can get going over here. We'll actually see who's going to come and construct this. Oh, so many. So this should be constructed fairly quickly. Is there anything else that we're missing over here? How many shops do we have? Let's have a quick look about, actually let's forget about shops for the time being. Let's try and throw a few more hospitals in. So if I go over here and go for buildings, and we'll see hospitals. I'm kind of thinking we probably need another hospital. That's another big clinic. Yeah, this area is actually does not have a lot of hospitals. That's a small clinic over there. Probably another hospital. I'm thinking, will we have workers over here if we squeeze the hospital in here? Yeah, we probably will. Let's build another hospital. Actually, even over there. Let's see about getting another hospital built over here. Modded hospitals, please. Actually, shall we go with the in-game hospital? How many people can that take? 150. Yeah, let's build another hospital right over here. Put that back a little bit over there. That is awesome. And then what we'll do is we'll make sure to get you all tied in. There's a little spot there for me. There we go. I'll go ahead and pay for that. I'll go ahead and pay for this. We should get that hospital all sorted out. That should be quite helpful in this little area. Yeah, there's a lot of shortage of hospitals, right? Let's see, can we squeeze an extra clinic in somewhere? We fill this area up quite nicely, actually. There's a clinic over there. Yeah, really, we need something right in the middle. I'm wondering, if we take this one out, can we squeeze a clinic in here? If we take something out, I just want a clinic right in the middle somewhere. Maybe over here. Lots of workers without jobs over here as well. Okay, shall we see? Let's see, can we squeeze a little clinic in here somewhere? I don't think it'll work, actually. We're going to need to, I think we're going to need to take something out at least. Yeah, I think this spot right here would work. Now, my question is, can I go ahead and demolish this and not lose all the people? Where would you go and live? No idea. But anyway, we're going to fix that now. So I've demolished that. This is one of the first time I've actually gone in to try and retrofit something. But certainly we should be able to squeeze a little clinic in there. Yeah, I've really not done a good job at sorting out clinics in this spot. Aha, so I think right about there should be pretty good. It's another big clinic that we can squeeze in, and then I just want to make sure that yeah, look at that. Go ahead and pay for that, guys, and I will pay for these little slivers. That should provide us, and hopefully these guys will get constructed fairly quickly. Construction should be underway over here. Slow going. Waiting on asphalt. So 3 additional hospitals being built over here. Let's quickly move over and see whether we've got ambulances available. No, we do not. Are we building? What are we building? building a lot of buses instead. Now let's throw in a few ambulances. So I would like to build probably 20 ambulances. Now we've got way too many buses over here. And start moving them over. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to build. Come on, let's have a look. What are we building over here? So once that's done, actually we can clear that one out. We don't need that one. I would like to build a tram though. Let's build 2 or 3 trams. I think that's okay. And then after that, we'll go and build those guys again. So that can keep going. Now, we've got more buses that we can move out over here. I'd like to cancel that bus, please, and we'll just build ambulances. And yep, another one, and I think we're probably about full now. Yeah, that's full. Let's just sell that guy. Excellent. So we've still got a couple of buses available over there. There are a few ambulances ready. Let's quickly move a few of these fire engines. There we go, and there we go, and even one more. Oh, can't get in there. Okay. Where we had the burnt down white pumping station, I probably can move a couple of these guys in there. So these guys will move, and I think that's going to be the end of the episode, actually, guys. I'm going to go ahead and, oops. There's 2 more fire trucks over here. I would like to move the fire trucks to that section where we've lost it. I think those 3 extra hospitals over there would help a little bit. Where did we lose it? Over here at the port. Just see, I think this guy didn't have... Yeah, certainly. Let's bring in a couple more fire trucks over here. That would be quite helpful. We still got 1 more spot left there. Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, so we are building more ambulances for all of these hospitals that we're now building. I was wondering whether we need more hospitals in this area. We've got a little clinic over here, and then I've got a hospital here and a hospital here, and we've got a big clinic over there. This might be appropriate. We may need a little bit more. This area has got a big hospital over there. There's 1 hospital here and 1 big clinic over here. This area might also need a little bit more support in terms of hospital space. Yeah, I've had to build the extra hospital over here as well. Okay, yeah, so certainly we've not been doing a great job as it goes with medical stuff. But hopefully we'll get that all sorted out. Ambulances are not arriving in time. Again, over here, I think. But I believe I've built an extra hospital over here, right? There is a big clinic over here ready to go, and it's got its ambulances ready to go as well. We've got a hospital in here that can accommodate a fair number of people. We may have to build another big clinic. Maybe let's just do that. Let's just get another big clinic started and right over here. I think that's probably the thing to do. So from a hospital point of view, the big clinic can accommodate a fair number of people. You know what? Let's just go with the vanilla hospital. You know what? I think I'm going to look for a few other hospitals. No, not the modern variety. I'm going to just go here and get the vanilla hospital, really. I set it back a little bit so there's a little bit of room there. So let's get started with that guy. This area, however, has got a lot of construction projects, so it's going to take a while to get this one built. We can build from IC5 and even these guys. Let's get that going. This one will actually be built really quickly there. That's the underground pipe that's being built over here. These guys are almost done. Oh, I love how quickly we can get stuff built. Okay, guys, this is done. Look at this. Love it. That's really good. This is almost done through here. That section's underway. This one, as soon as this is finished, I'll move this guy over to go and continue construction on this side. Let's just see if that is in fact happening. How's our construction looking? Oh, it's working. It's going. Our rail construction is underway. I'm loving it. It's awesome that it's working. Do we have an extra helicopter that we can move in over here? Let's just quickly see about that. Have we finished another one? We have. Gonna move it over. Gonna move it over. Get over here. And then let's just have a look at the queue. Got one more of the cargoes coming in, two more of the small guys, and then we start building our plane, which is going to be awesome. This facility, how's it going? Yeah, I would like this to be a little quicker, actually. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that too much. This is also kind of underway. Yeah, slowly we'll get everything built. We don't have to get everything built like immediately anymore because we don't need it. It's just a slow additional infrastructure as we go along. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We've hopefully our 3 additional hospitals that we're adding to Bansk over here will sort things out. Let me know where you think we should go next. I'm very keen to start going to some of the other areas of this city. There's one over here and this one. None of them are progressing really quickly, I might add. None of them are. We're missing asphalt. Where's this asphalt source? I believe we're getting asphalt from over here, right? We're missing bitumen? How do we get bitumen? We bring it in by truck, is it? Yeah. We bring it in by truck. IC2 small oil storage is really what it's coming down to. So how many trucks do we have that can actually bring these guys? Let's just have a look. Yeah, only 2 of them. So yeah, we're running out of bitumen really quickly over here because we don't have. Okay, we'll have to sort that out. I'll sort that out in between episodes. Guys, if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And as well as I would like to understand where you would like to see us go next. Come on, stop the electricity prop. Come on, stop it. I just want to get the minimap. So if we look at the minimap, pause the game. Minimap over here. So I would love to get something going on over here. Another big city or something that we can, maybe in this spot right here off of the motorway. I would also not mind getting something going on over here. Maybe get this motorway to run up this direction so we get something going on over there. Yeah, and I would like to pick up some more of our natural resources all the way through. But really, guys, I'm very happy with the game. I'm happy with how our nation is developing. I just love it. All of this. Look at the motorway. Look at our interchange over there. Man, it's an awesome game. Really an awesome game. This is a lot of crops over here. A lot of crops. Probably we need some more crops as well. We can, in my mind, we can fill most of the river side with crops down this section so that we have a big sustained source of crops, at least something like that. But all in all, I'm loving it. Can I close this down? Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.